What happens to the expired food in grocery stores and restaurants? Or those pastries in the bakery that no one buys? Figuring out how much wasted food ends up in the trash is tricky, but one thing is for sure. All the food that is wasted could be used to help feed the needy.
It's really sad to see all of the food that we're wasting, because I know that that can go towards a lot of good. I have asked to take some clippings that were in the trash from the produce, such as kale and collard greens. Personally, I think and I feel that they should give the employees the opportunity. If we want to take it home, we are there working for them, and our hard-earned money, it's not as much as we want it to be, but it would really help us out. Instead, I have to sit there and watch it go in the trash can. Same thing with the meat. I was watching the butcher just pull the meat off of the shelf, and there was a big, 5-gallon trash can on wheels. He was wheeling it down and just chucking it in the trash.
One obstacle to food donation is that organizations receiving donated food must have a tax number in order for grocery stores and restaurants to be able to donate to them.
Food waste is a huge liability in our restaurant, so we are informed to not give away free food in the event that someone could get sick, and then they can further sue. All the food left over is collected and obviously thrown in the trash. We have dumpsters full of leftover food by the end of the night. Our restaurant does not donate the food waste, which is really unfortunate, because when you think about the amount of food that is being wasted on a daily basis, and so many people are hungry, that it's kind of unfortunate that all this food goes to waste at the end of the night.
While some industries waste food, others use it to make a difference. There are a number of organizations that use food donations to benefit people in need. Many of the people helping are non-paid volunteers.
Sí, ha habido compañías que no me han querido donar porque, pues, de primero no se sienten cómodos, porque, pues bueno, ¿y quién soy yo, verdad? Y les digo mi historia, qué es lo que yo hago para ayudar. Pero hay compañías que prefieren, como restaurantes, prefieren mejor tirarla a la basura que donármela, ¿verdad? Aunque la comida ya está cocinada, ya está hecha, es cosa de calentarla. Pero ellos por seguridad de su compañía no quieren demandas o no quieren personas que se lleguen a enfermar. Esa es la causa de que por eso me cierran la puerta.
So for me, one of the things that my mom told me was always feed people. And so I'm always going out of my way to make sure people are fed, whether they're here at the shelter, whether they're trying to come into the shelter, whether they come from the street and they just need a meal. I have gone to other companies to get donated food, and then I make it here. I've been a witness to food waste several different places, just in general. Restaurants that I've gone to that I know that have food left over, and we've gone to ask for donations, and they've said no, we just dispose of it because it's company policy. But yeah, I think we can be more creative and do more and feed more people rather than just taking food and what's not used, it gets thrown away. We can re-rescue that food. There's plenty more that can be done.
Food donation has also become a solution to helping college students who are in need.
So being a student and also working does limit the amount of time I get to get food. Also, I have to adjust my budget accordingly, so that definitely plays into a factor. As a student, we have many expenses, so food is one of the bigger expenses for any student, I feel like.
The movement to end food waste has resulted in the creation of new laws in the US and Europe. New York now has a state law that forces restaurants and grocery stores to donate leftover food to food banks. And the movement doesn't stop there. In 2016, France became the first country in the world to ban supermarkets from throwing away or destroying unsold food. forcing them instead to donate to food banks. The movement to prevent food waste is growing, and at the same time is feeding people in need. As a result, poverty levels are decreasing, and hungry mouths are being fed.